Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're here in the J-10 and we're going to be fighting the F-22. Now this F-22 has a much better thrust vectoring model, if you will. You can actually download this yourself now. It's no longer just restricted to a couple people, myself included. Gurnelli has released a new version, which I've linked in the video description below. Into the merge here, we're fighting shotgun today. Looks like we're both going on the vertical here. The old F-22, it had some limitations. There was AOA added to it to try to simulate some sort of thrust vectoring. This one is much better, and this one's actually publicly available for you guys. Okay, I mean, this fight's going to be hard for the J-10, man. This is not a nice situation to be in, but, you know, we like a challenge on this channel. And not only is that a thrust vectoring F-22, it's flown by shotgun, so... Look at this. Oh, look at that. He just zoomed up high and threw his nose around. That's awesome. Alright, he's behind me now. I don't really have a game plan here. I can't one circle or two circle fight him. He's better in every way. So I'm going to go back to what I usually do, which is go to the one circle and hope that they make a mistake and cross your nose. That was very close. Wow, he really pulled his nose up for that shot. Amazing that it let him do that like that. And I've got him in a, well, he's got me in the two circle on the way down. He's chasing my tail. I'm just trying to stay away from his nose so he can't get rounds on here. I'm going to try to pull up and see if he can squeeze underneath me. Reverse the turn. I saw him trying to point his nose there. Oh, look at this. Oh, he's going to roll over top. He can do whatever he wants, man. Wow. What a move. Okay, here we go. We're gonna climb over his nose here as he tries to slice across. Look at this. Oh, I cannot squeeze this thing out in front, man. Oh, no. Oh, whoa, very lucky. Wow. Now, one of the reasons I brought the J-10 to this fight was because it was actually, I was very impressed with its slow speed maneuverability. But it is not working here today, not against the Raptor. Had trouble rotating the aircraft the opposite direction here. You know, almost basically gave him my 6 o'clock there. And, no, I gave it to him. He's got it. Look at this. Just constantly trying to... Yeah, here we go. He's pretty fast here. He might slip underneath and go out in front. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. As soon as he starts going out in front, he just cobras the F-22. I don't know if I got hit there. I don't think so. I think we're still good. Here we go. He's underneath. I'm going to roll the nose and he's going to cross my nose. No, he's not. Look at that, man. That is incredible. Imagine having that amount of control, you know. And we've done fights where I've flown a thrust vectoring version of the F-22, but I've never been able to fly against one. So it's quite amazing to now experience what other people have experienced when I flew the thrust vectoring F-22. Yeah. Okay. That was always coming. I'm still alive though. We're still in the fight. No, I'm not. Never mind. That's a big fire. Alright. Yeah, this thing is not flying anymore. Let's get out of here. Oh, wow. Classic shotgun. That's why I didn't want to stay in that thing. I knew there were more rounds coming. Alright, well, that went about how I thought it would. He did a very nice job there. You know, I want to sit here and say that we did pretty well in the J-10 given the circumstances, but I know that there were quite a few instances there where he could have killed me and he chose not to. He could have sliced across, but instead he did it like a cobra, just to show off the capabilities of the F-22 there. I got tone, but I got it on flares into the merge here, and we'll try to take him one circle. I forgot to mention this, by the way, but I'm allowed to use missiles. That's what we agreed on. But the reason I forgot to mention it is because it's not going to matter. I'm never going to get a Fox 2 track on this thing. So although I'm allowed, it absolutely makes no difference. Look at him, he's really fast here. I can barely get guns on him. I can barely point my nose at him, man. You know, forget point my nose. I'm defensive the entire time. If I can become offensive for even like 15 seconds, that would be good. Those rounds were actually fairly close. Thrust factoring is actually, you know, makes a big difference in these circumstances. Oh, look at this. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! That thing can literally do whatever it wants up here. But it's all those fancy tricks that makes me think maybe he can make a mistake and I can maybe win. Look at this. What is that? What was that? That was awesome, man. A little cobra and a slip over the top there. Oh, no, no. I was so busy admiring his move there that I didn't even realize that his nose was coming around. Shot me right in the face. Okay. It's not going well. I'm not doing very well. It's extremely difficult to fight this thing. And again, I chose the J-10 because I thought it would have a good chance. Into the merge. It's going vertical this time. I came in a little bit slower that time, hoping we could go one circle with him, but I guess he saw that. He went into the vertical, he came in nice and fast. But there's a possibility I can get my nose on here. Let me try. No, not even close. I still shot because that's probably going to be the only shot I'm going to get. And now he's in the vertical. I don't have the airspeed to follow that. Luckily he's coming back down.
Speed.
Yeah. Here we go. Can I bring the nose up? No, he just outclimbs it. Hold on, we might have something here. Hold on. Yeah. Oh my god, how did that miss? Dude, I saw those tracers, almost mid-aired with them there. I saw those tracers rip directly underneath him. Must have missed them by like feet, man, if not inches. But, and that might be the only shot I get, because he's on my 6 now. Oh, he's fast. Maybe I can reverse the turn. Yeah, pull it into him. Pull up to avoid his nose. I think he nicked me there. Yeah, I think we got nicked there. No big deal. We're still in the fight here. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Yep. I had no airspeed to do anything there. I was so close, man. I almost got him. I almost killed him. See, that's why I wanted to do the one circle, because, you know, people do all kinds of weird stuff in the one circle, and if you make the smallest mistake, you'll cross the nose and you'll die for it, and it takes 1 second, right? The two circle is a little bit more controlled in my opinion. There's a little bit more build up. You can tell that you're losing. You can control a lot more things. Into the merge here, vertical, but the one circle, you don't have that luxury. One circles, they're quick, you know, 1 second mistake, you're dead. And when I'm fighting a superior foe, that tends to be what I do, because I look for those mistakes, or, you know, I just wait for them patiently sometimes. And he almost made, oh well, he did make it, but I just couldn't get the rounds on in the last round. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa. He like cobra'd the nose there and just held himself like still, waited for me to go by, and then pushed his nose down. It's amazing, man. Look at this. Just climbs over my nose, throws his nose down. Now I have to worry about him gunning me as he comes by. I gotta pull up into him. And then let's roll. And he doesn't cross the nose because he just pulls up. It is so annoying. Come on, careful, careful. Okay, there he goes. We can roll. These are like the best chances I'm gonna get if I can roll onto him. Oh, look at this. Oh, oh wow, he did the cobra thing again. Wow. I feel like Owen Wilson in this video, just constantly, wow, wow. Look at this thing. This is the last round, dude. If I don't kill him here, I'm done. Ah, I thought he'd cross the nose there. He did not. He is out in front, though. No, he's not. Never mind. He's throwing the nose down there pretty aggressively. He might be in trouble here. Let's see. No, I had to throw my nose down way too far. This is going to give him angles, I think. But he's kind of following it, actually. But like, look, his nose is not dumped. That's completely controlled from him. You know, look at this. He's just sitting there above me. I'll never get nose on like this. Oh! Oh, I thought he was going to try to point his nose at me there. That scared me. It brought me PTSD from when he shot me in the face like 2 rounds ago. Oh, that's not good. I can see that nose coming around. Yep.
Warning. Danger.
Yep. Okay. Danger. Yeah. You should have said that when I merged with a Raptor. I should have been like, danger. Alright guys, that's it for me, man. 4-0. That's how it goes sometimes.